Hello, welcome back to my channel. Lorinda and Raw in Water and Lorinda and Rainwater. LTV, Lorinda Television, sometimes. Yeah, my apologies for the abrupt ending last time. Found a new filter that I'm really happy with, and I don't need to be concerned about cutting it short. So I don't think it's gonna happen again. So yes, I would like to start off this video today first before we get into where I left off. For my YouTube audience, I didn't remember to write in the description like I did before I posted on IG, or that I did on the post when I posted it to IG. During my upload, when I was uploading to the video to Instagram first, I was working on using their filters. Anyways, during the upload, I remembered that I did buy this pair of earrings and then I lost one. And then so I bought another pair, but that was so long ago and I don't wear earrings all that much, so I didn't remember till after. So, but anyways, I did actually film the last readings that I needed to give. The one that I uploaded was the second take. I did do a first take and I got really emotional when I was talking about how I downloaded that I had worked for Lightworkers. And but anyways, then I got through that and I did another reading with the spirits, and I wanted to know if there was anything else that they wanted to say before closing, and which I'm going to read to you right now. And then one of the lines was the one that inspired me to get my Make Love Not War t-shirt. And so I thought, maybe I'm just supposed to do this over and go get my shirt. And so that was my plan. And then I went over to the church, and that's when that thing happened with the earrings. And so anyways, I mean, that was like years in the making, but the fact that I had that experience and then came here and then relate it to you guys before I went into all this other stuff, like I so needed that. This stuff is like so intense and deep, and I'm just like really light and like fiesta forever type of spirit, free spirit, you know, mostly. But no, I need this deep stuff as well. I could not have the other without it, so I need both. However, just, you know, that and then just getting used to cameras and, you know, all this stuff. You know, I'm like introvert, extrovert, so the introvert in me is like, the extrovert is a ham, and, you know, I'm feeling like, wow, like myself, like I've never been. So yeah, this is amazing and it's great, and I thank you guys so much, guys, but not gender specific. So yeah, okay, so the earrings, yeah, that was funny. You know, free spirit, like I said, Lorinda just, she just loves that kind of stuff. I'm just really open to it. I have seen a lot of things, but that's just the magic of life, and it just gets my imagination going. And so, yeah, it really lightened my load. But we got through it. We got this stuff out. And so now I want to go into, this one is way more fun, but I asked the spirits, what else they had to say that day. And first they gave me, so this is after, you know, don't send your children to war and karma and all this kind of stuff. And then so I asked, okay, what else do they need to know? And I received the family, hexagram 37, with no change in lines. And then they gave me hexagram 64, lines 4, 5, and 6. And I read, make your love your enterprise. And so that's when I thought, make love, not war. So that's what I see there. They're like, okay, we need families of, and starting new legacies of making families that are making love and not making war. Make your love your enterprise. The way is open, so act wholeheartedly. Your sorrows will simply disappear. The arousing energy of shake is with you. So shake is hexagram 51, which is symbolized by thunder. So the spirits are saying that we hold the power of thunder. Throw out the past. This may take a while, but in the end, there will be great celebrations. Your relationship will be transformed. So, you know, it's like a farmer who has conventional vegetables and such. And with all this organic, you know, if you think about just going all organic and changing that for the farmer, like overnight, like it's just not feasible. But if you start out doing 1 year 15%, and then the next year another 15%, you know? So it's gonna take a while to make these changes, but we can't just go like, oh my God, that's just too monumental, and then do nothing. So then the next one, line 5, act on your plans. The way is open and no sorrow in sight. So when I read that, that just made me think of, you know, when they say that if you follow God, then, you know, your path is one of no sorrows. And, you know, it's like the ego could argue right then and there, what do you mean I have sorrows, blah, blah, blah. But like spiritually, when you follow God, yeah, I see how you really don't have any sorrows. And also, it's like, who knows, even the things that might be challenging, like only God knows how much more challenging it could have been. So, so I believe this. I believe this line, and you know, it's also where we're moving towards. You show the shining sincerity of someone who truly feels the importance of both love and commitment. The spirits will help you. The way is open. Yeah, and then the last one, which is the last line in the I Ching. The voyage is over and you celebrate with your friend and others. You can feel the spirits by drinking together. This is not a mistake. It is time to let go of the past and embrace the future. The spirits will carry you onward. So I guess that's like into the drink. You know, and they definitely don't counsel doing it every single night. As I've explained in other I Ching readings that I've done, that's line 6 of hexagram 64, not yet complete. So when it gets to line 6, then it's celebration. But if you're only at line 1 or line 2 and there's not a lot of energy, then, you know, you can't really celebrate like they're saying with the drinks and all that kind of stuff. You know, that's when you're supposed to be working and conserving your energy. And so, yeah. Anyways, let's see what this I Ching says. This I Ching is like the first. To me, it's like Saturn. It's like the father. It's very strict. So it's what I prefer the most. Sometimes though, I just need my mom, and she's more gentle, and I have a female I Ching called the Kuan Yin. And then the Lovers is just, I don't know, we just work together well. We have a special bond, that's for sure. Okay, so let's see what this one says. Line 4 of 64. Now it is the time of struggle. The transition must be completed. We must make ourselves strong in resolution. This brings good fortune. So make love, not war. Like, they're talking about strength in love. All misgivings that might arise in such grave times of struggle must be silenced. It is a question of a fierce battle to break and to discipline the devil's country, the forces of decadence. But the struggle also has its reward. Now it is the time to lay the foundations of power and mastery for the future. Line 5, the victory has been won. The power of steadfastness has not been routed. Everything has gone well. All misgivings have been overcome. Success has justified the deed. The light of a superior personality shines forth anew and makes its influence felt among men who have faith in it and rally around it. The new time has arrived, and with it good fortune. And just as the sun shines forth in redoubled beauty after rain, or as a forest grows more freshly green from charred ruins after a fire, so the new era appears, all the more glorious by contrast with the misery of the old. And last, before completion, at the dawning of the new time, friends foregather in an atmosphere of mutual trust, and the time of waiting is passed in conviviality. Since the new era is hard on the threshold, there is no blame in this, but one must be careful in all this to keep within proper bounds. If in his exuberance a man gets drunk, he forfeits the favorableness of the situation through his intemperance. Dad. Oh, Dad. Okay, so, oh, sorry, babies. Okay, oh yeah, last time we ended too, I was about to read from what I call the Big Brown Book, one of my I Chings, and I think that's also why I was meant to cut off there, because yeah, I'm gonna go deeper into that. And okay, the other thing too is I was feeling that I wanted to go deeper into hexagram 18, which I've been reading to you from corruption, work on what's been spoiled, decay, and I've been referring to it in terms of war. But I'm going to read to you more because we can apply this reading, and as I've watched the video back, it's like, wow, I'm just picking up on so many downloads, so many cycles that need to be broken. But I think that if I read it from here, then yeah, it's gonna say a lot, and I'll see if I want to add to it. So 18, corruption, perversion, decay, evil effects of the past, black magic. Also, renew, renovate, new beginning. So name corrupt, rotten, poisonous, defiled, intestinal worms, venomous insects, perversion, evil effects of parents and the past, black magic, seduce, pervert, flatter, put under a spell, disorder, error, engage in business. The ideogram shows poisonous insects in a jar that is used for black magic. Corruption gives you fundamental success. Shows a relationship based on cleansing and redeeming the past. So yeah, there's all those cycles that are being closed out in the world right now. A lot of corruption. And so, yeah, I wanted to go more into that. And then I also received this card. And since we had just done the reading talking about the ancestors, this is from the New Orleans Voodoo Tarot. And through the I Ching that I've been working with for years now, I have a way that my ancestors come through. They come through all the time, and there's one way that is just, sometimes they come through separately, and there's sometimes when it's like all of my ancestors coming through. It's usually at times where, you know, there's something going on around me, and, you know, psychic attacks, or, you know, actual attacks, people calling DHS on me, you know, who knows what. I've just been attacked in numerous ways. And so, you know, when I'll go to the spirits in moments like that, it's like all my ancestors to let me know, like, we got you. We're right here with you. You're not alone. And, you know, then they guide me. Or if I'm asking about traveling somewhere, they'll come through to let me know that they're with me and keeping me safe. So, however, with this deck, if I have received this card, you know, it's only been like once or twice. So I recently got it, and I just wanted to read to you. Yeah, because it's like what I was saying regarding the ancestors and you know, the departed father, and So this is more. The voices of thousands of souls cry out within us. The hands of the ancestors weave our destiny with threads whose beginnings are dipped into the waters of creation. To hear the cry of these souls, to feel the twistings of this thread, is to know our name in its most pregnant fullness. We are heir to a largeness that knows no end and is touched by no beginning. The ancestors speak words of wisdom. Be strong, be sensitive, touch life fully, drink deeply. Our names walk within your head. We taste with your lips. We walk with your feet. All that you are, we were. All that you will be, we will become. We stand spread against the great globe of the sky. So there's a lot more. That's for all of us, just to remember that we're doing a lot of things that our ancestors could not do, but they are doing through us and with us. Okay, so I also wanted to share this card with you. I received it today, Lemurian Guide. It says, sister, friend, teacher of infinite universal love. So, since we're still getting to know each other here, I thought that describes me well and my intentions here. And now I would love to close with an oracle reading for the collective. And I was drawn to the magical mermaids and dolphins. All right, so we got protection. You, your loved ones, and your possessions are safe and protected by heaven. So that's pretty cool. Your prayers, which ask for safety and protection, have been heard and answered. Any attacks or threats are now a thing of the past, washed away with the tide of heavenly love. This love is clearing away your insecurities so that you can feel totally secure. When you ask heaven to watch over you, your loved ones, your home, and your possessions, your prayers are instantly answered. There's no hesitation or delay on heaven's part. It's done as soon as you ask. Your energies can now be directed in meaningful and creative ways with your mind clear of worries. Enjoy your day. Yay! Okay, so I still have more to come. I think that's the end though of this series for now. Wow, actually I didn't even get to the question that I have that inspired all of this. So that's coming. I want to know what is up with El Salvador.